It appears that all of Finn Balor's suspicious actions in the past few months, including meeting Liv in private and stealing the hotel room card, were examples of him putting this larger plan into action. Balor knew everything from the beginning and was acutely aware of Dominic and Liv Morgan's relationship. And as we previously discussed, everyone, including the members of the Judgment Day, was so engrossed in the drama involving Dominic and Liv Morgan that nobody saw Finn coming. This chaos provided Finn Balor with the ideal diversion to carry out the major reveal of his scheme at SummerSlam 2024. And the Raw following SummerSlam offered us a respectable justification for Finn Balor's actions. Finn Balor said that the only reason he managed to deprive Damian Priest of the title was because Damian Priest had done it to him first at SummerSlam the previous year. Furthermore, Finn's story makes sense and provides him with a compelling justification for his actions. It appeared that Finn will finally get his 7-year retribution against Seth Rollins in the summer of 2023 by defeating Seth and winning a world title in the WWE for the first time since 2016. However, if you go back to those 2023 Finn Balor vs. Seth Rollins fights, they frequently featured Damian Priest unintentionally creating some diversions because he was waiting at ringside with the Money in the Bank briefcase during those matches. And it's clear that this made Finn a little less focused because he was worried that if he did defeat Seth, Danny would try to take advantage of him. Finn would complete the rivalry with Seth Rollins without winning the world title, and he has now gone 8 long years without winning a world title. During Finn's 8-year drought, he witnessed Damian Priest capitalize to win the title and become world champion. This infuriated Finn and made him envious. And it appears that's when he started his revenge plot to not only deny Damian Priest the title but also to exclude Damian and Rhea from the Judgment Day entirely. That explains presumably why Liv played such a crucial role in Finn's plan. He needed Liv to force Rhea to leave the Judgment Day precisely when Damian did, which is why everything happened on the same night at SummerSlam. Finn Balor shared some comparison photos of SummerSlam 2023 and 2024 on Twitter along with a statement stating that he had been waiting a year for this. At SummerSlam 2023, Finn was the one who lost the world title and was staring at Damian Priest at ringside. Now, at SummerSlam 2024, Damian Priest was in the ring, staring at Finn after losing the world title. This plot was brilliantly extended by the Raw following SummerSlam. Damian Priest claimed that rather than being upset over losing the world title because he could always win it again, what hurt him more was the betrayal of a person he looked up to as a brother. The thing that wounded Damian Priest the most was the betrayal of that fraternity. Finn Balor gave an explanation of his desire for vengeance along with an early peek at the updated Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio, J.D. McDonough, and Finn Balor are the group's returning members. Liv Morgan and Carlito are the newest members of the official group. Carlito had been present on Judgment Day for months, but he had never been seated at the table until now. Liv Morgan has also been present for some time and is now a recognized participant in the Judgment Day. As a result of Rhea and Damian leaving the gang, there will be no more original members on the Day of Judgment. Currently holding the longest tenure is Finn Balor. Damian Priest was attempted to be jumped by the new Judgment Day during his match with JD, but Rhea Ripley saved him and looked after Liv Morgan and even a few of the Judgment Day's male members. It can therefore be viewed as a miniature Judgment Day civil war. Damian and Rhea, the founding members, against the current iteration of the group. It makes perfect sense to keep Damian and Rhea together because they have been great friends since their NXT days and have stuck by them through the upheaval even though they occasionally disagreed over who should lead on Judgment Day. Speaking of leadership, Finn Balor also used that to justify the removal of Damian and Rhea from the Day of Judgment. Finn stated that when he initially joined the organization, everyone there claimed that there was no leader and that everyone ruled together. However, in the last year or two, that hasn't actually been the case at all. Again, some excellent comments from Finn Balor. He's not lying. Rhea Ripley went through a phase where it appeared as though she was the group's obvious leader and was making all the decisions. Damian Priest also announced his own leadership over the Judgment Day a few months ago. Damian and Rhea did indeed retract their claim that the group lacked a leader. According to Finn, the next Judgment Day will once again have no leaders and no egos. Which, although it's too soon to say, might prove to be hypocritical given that Finn seems to have forced Rhea and Damian out of the group in order to gain control and authority. And given all of the current members, Finn Balor appears to be the group's undisputed new leader. It appears like Finn Balor is the new leader. but he's keeping it a secret for the time being, so we'll see how long the whole no leader and no ego act lasts. Therefore, it doesn't appear that Finn or Damian will be vying for the world title anytime soon. Instead, they will be preoccupied with taking care of each other, and there are many intriguing ways that this story could go. Naturally, there is the option of having Finn Balor and Damian Priest square off one-on-one, but since Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan are also featured in the narrative, there is also the option to have a mixed tag team bout. The other logical course of action is for Rhea and Damian to find some much-needed assistance. Even if Damian and Rhea are two of the best WWE stars, the match is ultimately still 5-on-2, and it's difficult to win against such odds. Damian and Rhea would therefore considerably level the odds if they could find even another superstar to support them. Supporters are also talking about the chance that Finn Balor, the Devil, will appear at some point during this feud. Since the Demon hasn't been seen since WrestleMania 39, which was about a year and a half ago, a significant comeback might also be a unique occasion. As a result, there will undoubtedly be more significant developments from the Judgment Day plot.
Yes!
Roman's return to WWE at SummerSlam is now turning into a melancholy reunion for some very terrible reasons, as photos of Roman seeming thin and ill have appeared online. It goes without saying that Roman's health issues are the main cause for concern right now. In today's video, we will explore this breaking news story in its entirety. Might Roman's comeback have ended before it actually started? Roman Reigns has been dealing with a number of serious issues since his comeback, including Cody Rhodes' belief that Roman Reigns eclipsed him at SummerSlam. These issues are in addition to his new health worries. As far as we know, Cody Rhodes faced Solo in the SummerSlam main event. Rhodes defeated Roman at WrestleMania 40 to become the new champion. Roman has infuriated Cody Rhodes' supporters by taking the limelight away from him. Fans weren't thrilled with Cody retaining his championship and pinning Solo. Instead, the headline read Roman returns at SummerSlam. Now, Cody expressed his concern that Roman would eclipse him if he returned in an interview with Bully Ray of Busted Open Radio right before SummerSlam, and it appears that this is exactly what transpired. Roman's comeback has received over 100 million views on social media, according to WWE, making it the most watched SummerSlam video ever. Right now, Cody Rhodes might be concerned that his reign as champion and top babyface is about to come to an end. And have a look at this picture, which shows Roman pointing at Cody Rhodes but was not shown on the pay-per-view. Cody glances at Roman as he stands in the aisle, and Cody is holding up the exact title that Roman formerly held. Then, Roman gestures directly at Cody. Some claim he was pointing at the title, essentially stating, "That's mine, and I'm coming to get it." If Cody and Roman square off this year, it will probably happen at a Crown Jewel event in the fall. However, Roman's comeback has raised questions about his health because he appeared noticeably worse and thinner. The question, "What is wrong with Roman?" is being asked. Now, let's get started on this. Speaking of The Rock, is it possible that he may soon make a comeback now that Smashing Machine, the film he was shooting, is finished? Roman has returned. Will The Rock be next? Some say nay, citing the possibility that he will immediately begin filming another project and won't return until the weeks leading up to WrestleMania 41. And with the enormous reception Roman got at SummerSlam upon his return, there's even more proof that he's officially a babyface. Some claim that this is sufficient proof that he is now a babyface. As we previously reported, Roman brushes the hands of multiple spectators in this footage, right before making his way into the backstage area. However, further video of Roman giving high fives, shaking hands, and stroking supporters' hands has recently appeared online, whether the cameras were rolling or not. This is something that the Bloodline's leader, the heel Roman, never did. Perhaps the fans are supporting him, but as far as he and WWE are concerned, he remains a villain, though it doesn't seem like it. You never know what the WWE is doing in terms of who gets to be a heel and who gets to be a babyface. And is it possible that Solo's bloodline may welcome 3 more members in the near future? There are rumors that the Tonga Twins, a women's tag team, may soon be joining Solo's bloodline. Over the past few months, this has been the subject of much conjecture, but in recent days, it has flared up again. But for now, it's only a rumor. Zilla Fatu is also said to be joining Solo's bloodline. Zilla Fatu was spotted in the crowd during SummerSlam, which sparked rumors that Zilla's debut as Solo's newest bloodline member would happen in a few days. Fans were pleased to see Roman back at SummerSlam and were anticipating his comeback. However, that exhilaration has since given way to grave worries about his health and welfare. Is something wrong with Roman Reigns as he makes his WWE comeback at SummerSlam 2024? Roman is said to be thin and ill. Could this imply that he will once more have to depart WWE? Take a look at this photo of Roman Reigns showing his muscles in the gym without a shirt on. A few years ago, this photo was taken. He appears quite muscular, robust, and in excellent shape, certainly not thin. However, when you contrast it with Roman at SummerSlam, you'll see that his physique is completely different from the bulked-up Roman in that gym. Has he lost weight? It's difficult to tell, of course, because he's dressed entirely in black and has a shirt on. However, there are instances where being slim can indicate, oh, we've got a problem, particularly in the case of Roman, who disclosed that he is fighting a very deadly kind of leukemia. Thus, the fact that Roman appears thin and ill could indicate something quite sinister. Following Roman's return, these queries surfaced as a result of a trending tweet. It says this: I must say, Roman definitely become a lot thinner. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but he has more skin. The Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer was quoted in that comment, but it was later discovered that this tweet was a hoax that was incorrectly linked to Meltzer. This was never spoken by Dave Meltzer. Fans, however, counter that while the message may have been fake, Roman is leaner now than when he took a sabbatical following WrestleMania 40. Something is happening in this place. It's possible that Roman lost weight. According to all accounts, he is in good health. And in regards to his appearance at SummerSlam, I don't think he looked sick at all. Does he appear more toned? Yes, he does appear thinner, but that might also be the result of his clothing, the lighting, or his recent, positive body transformation. What do you think about Roman's appearance from before and his expression at SummerSlam? Please share your thoughts with me in a remark.